Welcome back to my Lancaster building. Now, it's been a few weeks since I last recorded, so, well, I did have to go back and check. So apparently I'm sticking everything together today. Just grab this. Main body. And wing. Oof, that's not stuck properly. Okay, and the two rear. And the engines stay where they are. Now the question is, has this dried? That one has. Shut up. What happens when you leave it for 3 weeks? So. See, I forgot to do this. Noise gate off. Oof. Well, I could see through it. Okay, that one's having none of it. So, that one's having slightly less than the previous one. But also makes me feel that it's probably going to work. Because it did. So you can tell this one is that side because that's forward facing. Oops. Now I believe these little indents around here are in fact what I'm supposed to be gluing, so let's just push that down. Now for this one, just run the glue around. Okay, and now these has got a slight curve to the front, so it starts off at a point, and the control surfaces like this will be the back, meaning that it can't really go on the wrong way. Ooh, that was an air bubble. That's not good. Okay. And that's literally what's involved in that section. Just stick it together. There you are. That looks better. Oh, there's my pen. Starting to panic there for a second. So now I'm going to be continuing the construction of the engines by the look of it, which is at part 19, so I've got to find part 79. Which is sort of like a toothed gear? Maybe? That's a replication of that part. So there's one. Is there another one in here? Yes. These bits on the sprue are so thin. So I've just got to stick these two onto the front of the, well, this side of the engine. Just little bits of extraneous spike off. Surplus, better word. Now I have to find the missing part of engine. It's so spiky. Well, I'll know where it is tomorrow when I come to record, because it'll be in my foot. There it is. Landed on my chair. So, I really should put the end on this when I'm not using it. Which way around is it? So, plug towards the pin. Got it. That sentence didn't even make sense to me. So forget this, put it on there like that. And let's cover up that glue because, well, so next up is part 20. I have no idea what this is going to be, but it's part 81, 84, 82 and 83. So it's this plate thing, which is 81. $83 and $82. That one was loud. Now there's 2 of these, so I have to track down the second set. But I have a strong feeling this is the one that's all doubled on. And there is 84. So let's make this one first, then we'll come back and do the next one. Okay, that one. Let's get these 2 little edge bits. That's one then. I wonder what these are actually going to be in the end. Whoops. Oh, those little bits are supposed to be there. Whoops. Oh well. I gotta say, doing this without the desk is pretty difficult. But it's doable. So that's them flattened off. Which I think it's this way. Oh, the little needle pulled out again. they actually direction specific, or do they not care? Uh-oh. They appear to be the same, so I'm going to assume they are. I would like less bubbles in my glue. These on stick for my desk. I really hope that that's like, so that shelf isn't made from something that's like, you know, dentable. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to assume the flat side's facing up. So if we put this in here like that. Let's put a little tack on that one. A little bit on there. I'm using way too much, but you know. Okay, that is too delicate to transport. Okay, where is the other one? That should be okay. Still too much. Oof, that's really so yeah, I'm seeing a big difficulty curve between that first set and this one. I mean, this engine nacelle is more work than either of the two previous. A little bit of an odd choice to put in the same kit. Just drop that over there. I say drop in the loosest possible terms. Place carefully. You see the thickness on those? I've encountered a few in this. If I breathed on them wrong, I think they'd come out. And then there's ones like that where you have to, well, admittedly, it's not a lot of force being used, but it's one. Okay, I'm going to have to use my hand for this one. It's so awkwardly shaped I couldn't get them in the pliers. But, it could be worse. One, two. Next two. I'd like to say in my defense, that was a bubble that made that one 10 times bigger than it should have been. Fine, you get to be up here. Okay, that should be all the glue off my fingers. Nope. How could it go away? I mean, I pulled it out and put it on the desk. And that's why I put the lid back on things. Well, this one just became a race against time. It must have just fallen down somewhere, but I don't know where. There it is. I really should check my chair more often. So next up, it goes on to the main body. Oh, nope. Stay. So the next part goes under the wing in these sections, and it's a sort of box girder structure. It's in fact this section here, which is called 94. Huh. There you go. So that's one. And that's two. I mean, that only constitutes one side of this, but so that's one. And oh, it's hidden in on the paper. Oh no, it's just the background noise. Close enough. We My files seem to be okay, so I'll live with that. Now, how are these supposed to go in? Oh, like that. So basically it's aligned along here. Ah. I think that's right. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay. Okay, and that's those two in. And a lot of glue on me. So let's put that back over here for safekeeping. Now we can get these off. I guess these bits did need to be separate, actually. Because if they just did it like all in one piece, these mouldings would be terrible. I still think the engines are overcomplicated though. So it turns out this little section over here and this one are in fact the engine mounts. Let's put you somewhere safe. Now it turns out there is actually a little thing on here to tell you which way it goes. And that's those little bits in. We're doing a lot of bits that nobody will ever see. So now I've got tracked down part 85. Just see if I can get some of that off. Part 85 is, well, these are parts 115. That must mean you're 85 then. Where's your number? Yes. So that's 185. And 2 115s. There you go. I think these have to go in separately because I can't see a way that they're going in like as one unit, or they'd stick together. I mean, you could sit there saying they go together forever, but no. I reject your interpretation. It may be helpful to tack them together. But one thing they definitely are not doing is sticking, because there's no guides. Or at least no guides that I can see. I'm much happier using the file when it's not a really delicate piece. I'm guessing those little bits are the wings struts that were holding it together, and that's the reason why they're there. Because the wheels on this thing are massive. It has a tight fit. So we stick that on like that. Then we get the one over here. Put a little tack on there. And put some around here. Now for these bits. I mean, I'm going to have to use a pair of pliers to put them in, because is that in the right place? The more you mess me around, less chance you are going to get in this plane. So it turns out the connection points are actually inside the plane. But the tiny little nubs on the wing. But there you go. Oof, I wanted to get away from me. Okay, and that's the 4 of them in. Slightly better view of it. The next section up is number 95, apparently. And I'm going to have to bring back the plane. So let's find number 95, shall we? What's it look like? A thing with 2 claws. That has nothing with claws on it, so it's not on any of those 2. Nothing looks familiar there. Is on any of these? No. Okay, we are looking for something that has just... Oh, is it this massive thing? Number 95? Yes. Okay, it's just a lot bigger than I thought it was. Oh, yeah, it's blank between the 2. Okay. So yeah, it turns out it's that piece. I was expecting it to be more like, you know, these little bits here. So yeah, in the greatest tradition of me building, it was on the first one I picked up. Again, hopeful by the end of this I may actually have some engines installed. But then of course I might not. Okay, so we've got to bring back the plane. So how does this attach? So claws outwards, like this. Yep. So we need some glue there. On that, on that. A little bit there, and a little bit there. So do the same here, put a line along there. front of that, and that. A little bit alongside, and a little bit alongside. All right. So that's section 23 done. Let's pop you back over there. So next up is to get these engines and stick them in. Apparently these little bits on the side there are what's going to be holding it up. And it is pipe bit towards the back plate. Oh, they're that way up, are they? Huh. Let's just put a little bit of glue on there, pop this down the back. So we got that there like that. Oop. Nope. That'll be fine. Nope, down. Now just stay. I have to put a little line along there. Another little one there. Move around a bit, get some airflow. Oh wait, no, that's super glue I'm thinking of. and I should let those dry for a while. So I'll finish up there, just scribble off this last one. So next time we're on step 25, and I can see step 57 on the page, so we've quite some way to go.